Going ahead, the fourth and the fifth condition are as follows of a minimum democratic elections are as follows. We saw this in the earlier chapter also of civics. Everyone should have just one vote, and that vote should count for equal. Just because someone is richer and someone is poorer, their vote should not have unequal values. So one vote, one value. That is the fourth minimum condition of a democratic election. Fifth, the candidate preferred by the citizens in a particular area should get elected. In the notes, point 2D, this is erroneously written as the candidate preferred by the government should get elected. No, that then becomes China or Pakistan. The candidate preferred by the citizens of a particular area should get elected. So I repeat, the fourth condition and the fifth condition are as follows. Everyone should have one vote and one value. Fifth, the candidate preferred by the citizens should get elected. So these are the 5 minimum conditions for a democratic election to take place. To summarize, the 5 minimum conditions for a democratic election to take place are as follows. Election should be free and fair. Parties and candidates should be free to contest elections, and there should be something to choose from. The third minimum condition is the choice should be offered. The choice should be offered at regular intervals. Fourth and fifth we just saw. So these are the 5 minimum conditions for a democratic election to take place. Moving ahead, what is a electoral constituency? An electoral constituency is a particular area in which voters choose one specific representative. For example, take Pune city for instance. The entire premises of Pune city, or the area that comes under the jurisdiction of what we call as PMC, Pune Municipal Corporation, votes for one particular member of parliament in the Lok Sabha elections. So, for example, in the 2014 Lok Sabha elections, our representative was Anil Shirole, and now in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, our representative or the member of parliament from Pune is Girish Bapat. Both of them represent Pune as a member of parliament from Pune city in the Lok Sabha of our country. Also, an electoral constituency in the state assembly election scenario are the Lok Sabha constituency divided into smaller parts. So, for instance, Pune city is divided, or the what we call as the Lok Sabha constituency of Pune city, which votes for one particular member of parliament, are divided into 7 sub-parts. Whether it be Shivaji Nagar, whether it be Kondwa, whether it be Kothurud, and so on. 7 separate parts. These vote for 7 separate MLAs of Pune constituency who represent Pune city in the state legislative assembly of Maharashtra. So the representative that we elect in a Lok Sabha constituency is called as an MP or a member of parliament, while the representative that we elect in a state legislative assembly election is called as an MLA or a member of legislative assembly. So like I said, Pune city votes as one for one particular MP in the Lok Sabha election. The same city is divided into 7 sub-parts, 7 assembly constituency who vote for 7 different MLAs or members of legislative assembly in the state legislative assembly elections. When I do go for voting, what are the procedures that are followed? And how is it decided that who's eligible to vote? Obviously, there are some criteria for someone to be eligible to vote. That is, they should be above 18, they should be a citizen of India, so on and so forth. So essentially, there is a voters list that is created of all eligible voters in the length and the breadth of the country. This voters list is periodically updated for someone who's died or for someone who may have migrated from one place to another in the country. So I may be staying in Pune. If I migrate to Delhi and if I register there as a voter, my name from the voters list of Pune is thereby deleted. So this kind of updation for voters who might have shifted or for voters who might have died is done once every 5 years. Everyone or eligible voters can apply for EPIC or an election photo identity card, and that can be shown when you go for a vote in the voting booth, and that is a valid governmentally recognized voter ID card. By chance, if someone does not have a EPIC or a voter identity card, does that make them ineligible to vote? No. Any other government issued ID like a driving license or say a ration card will do for voting. However, it should be government issued, state or central government issued. You cannot go, for example, with your school identity card.